Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 12 of Techopolis 2, a Modpack by benbenlaw. Well, very long time lapse. I think I recorded 3 hours and 50 minutes, but I think I'm happy with what I did. All of these drawers are emptied, and I decided to go with a different design. You see a lot of drawers missing here. I didn't want to import materials anymore and have these things fit out just like it's doing now. Like, this is so annoying to me. Oh. Okay, it's because it's full. Well, give me 1 second. Let's grab this, and I do not need this much uraninite, so I'm going to come right here and say stop oh, no, that's stop importing. Stop exporting this. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure to never run out of power, but there's a point where it becomes ridiculous, maybe. So let's just see, can I put all of those in here? And anyway, we're going to oh, and by the way, if I do this and I throw all of the uranium, I'm going to check, but I'm not expecting it to see it here. Oh, yes. So I think I finally resolved my problem. I think the problem was that the moment a drawer was full, or there was a problem with a drawer, that it would just end up in one of these chests, which I don't want. But now I have my metals everywhere they're supposed to be. So time to show a part of it. So if you remember here, I had all of these ores and I had disconnected them, and now I just reconnected them as they were ready. And now everything is reconnected. And not only is everything reconnected, everything that wasn't connected before is now connected. Here I thought of adding another netherrack, but I don't see the point. I don't need it. I'm going to need more of this ancient debris though, but that's for later. Also back here, did a little change. I don't know if you remembered, I had this idea where some of these right here were like 3 copper and 1 tin to be able to make the bronze, but I need so much iron. Oh, no, come on. Just going to try to relock these, because apparently they're not going to be generating anything if they're not locked properly. Oh my god. Let's try one last time. Okay, I'm done. Take all of these out, lock. Take all of these out, lock. And right here, I'm going to try to get one of you. Okay, so I now have a lot of iron. It's just a bit less than I thought I was going to get, because these apparently stopped producing because they didn't get locked properly. Anyway, let me just show you. I want to show you all the great work that I did, because I'm really happy with that. So I ended up adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iron, except they're not producing a lot of iron when I screw up and put the wrong thing in there. So let's do this, and then let's wait to grab one, and then let's do this and put these in. Perfect. Now we should be good. Wow. Don't connect them before you've locked them. This is a good lesson to learn. Anyway, on that second level right here, you can see that there's almost nothing left. And the reason I put this one so high is that once I've migrated everything, I'm just going to tear down this whole level so that there's a bit more height between the two. So there's a couple of things still left here. Like, the cleanup's definitely not finished, but most of it is finished. And now I can show you the part that I'm the most happy with. So if you come right here, I've decided to create 3 drawers set up. The first drawer setup is where I transform everything into dust or scrap. Like, these are unusable stuff. Well, I say that, like, the gold dust is usable in some crafting. The osmium dust is craftable in other thing. And basically what I ended up doing is a row of ultimate enriching factory. And I know what everyone produced, because this is copper, tin, iron, aluminum, nickel, gold, silver, lead, osmium, uranium, and double ancient debris. Although right now, only having 2 production of ancient debris makes it so it's not worth it. And all of these are fully, completely max upgraded with 8 speed and 8 energy, because when it was processing through the backlog, it would be always full. But now that it's finished going through the backlog, see, 2 comes in, they get processed. 2 comes in, they get processed. So I don't need quite as heavy a processing as this, but if I want to add more in the future, I'm going to be good. Then, second level is everything that gets produced in 1 or 2 steps, like from that are usable. Okay, so what I mean by that, redstone, coal, and I've put them all in compacting drawers so that I have both form. I did it for the ruby, sapphire, and peridot because you store more, and if I need some cap, I just can go like this and grab 5 caps to go place over there. I put a drawer for the rich slag and the gravel because those 2 gets produced. I'm like, why not accrue them in case I need them at some point? Probably going to put some void upgrade on those at some point. Then I have the emerald and the diamonds. The quartz is uncraftable, so it works. And this that I had put in an assembler, well, the fragments are able to become ender pearl. And I have a drawer of each of those just to carry them. And again, same principle, where everything that's an ultimate enriching factory is like super fast. These are a bit slower, but you know what? I've burned through the backlog and I'm now keeping up because I put resonant integral component and 3 linkage flux amplifier. So when they're working, they're using 320 RF per tick. So I got coal, lapis, quartz, diamond, emerald, redstone. Then I have this pulverizing, and I put the same one above, but this one's pulverizing into the crystalline dust, and this one's into crystalline dust. So basically, I could have put those in 2 different drawer system, but I'm just like, eh. And I wanted to have one producing and the other producing, so I have both running, and I have my 3 ores right here. These are not max upgraded yet. That's something I'm going to have to do later. They are kind of expensive, these resonant integral components. So I'll do that later, but I don't think I'm running out of any of this. Oh, and why do I have the ultimate logistical transporter? Because I was emptying drawers and filling from there. Then we have the ores. These are all the ores that we're producing, and all of these ores are all in compacting drawers. They're all accessible from the system back here, but as you saw, now they go here, and that's the beauty, okay? So let's say that uranium is full. I don't have any more space for uranium. Then this machine will fill with 64 uranium dust and 4 times 64 uranium ingot, and then stop. And it's not going to produce more that it's going to import into my drawers. It's just going to be full and stop, which is what I want, because at some point there's no point me having 70 billion uranium all over the place if I'm not using it. So this one is a bit slower than the rest, but honestly, if you look at this. I have 11,000, 4,000, 6,000, 24, 30,000, 9,000, 15,000, 27,000, 28,000, 24,000. It even begs the question if it's not, and they don't even have an emerald upgrade. So it's like, it's too much, but at least I have a lot of everything. Like the one that's the most problematic is probably the iron, but I'm not using it hard enough for it to empty right now. Basically, all of these are set with hardened integral component, and they're just like processing whichever metal. Oh, what is this one? Aluminum, and this one is iron. Okay. And they're processing whatever metal, and I have these flux point. And that's what I find sad. Like, I love this. Like, the fact that you can look at this. See, it's grabbing 1700 from my power system. But when you mouse over, it's not showing you anything. It's not telling you what it's using or how much it's using. Like, I wish that here, instead of saying that it contains 0 FE out of 2.14 giga FE, I wish it was just telling me how much it was using. But you can always click it. And by the way, you can always click network statistics or network connection and see this. My resource processing is grabbing between 900 and 2700. My ingot processing is constantly at 1700. One of my power generation is costing, whoa, where is that minus 800,000 FE? I have two like this. Ooh, this is scary. Okay, I'm gonna have to find them, but that's usually why I named them. Anyway, so those are my three processing, and then I went vertical with another row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 iron. The reason I did that was that I was literally running out of iron because of this production right here, which I stopped. So now I need to restart this because I need steel, and stopping the steel is not good. But in a time lapse, I'm going to have to do a setup just for the steel, literally just for the steel. So if I restart iron here, this is going to restart producing iron dust, enriched iron, and the enriched iron is going to become enriched steel dust, and steel dust is going to continue cooking here. But it's something that I'm going to have to, and I'm going to make a linear setup so that I'm sure that I want to bottleneck it. Basically, I want to make sure that to keep this full at all time, do I need one induction smelter or two or three? And is that one induction smelter fed by one ultimate enriching factory or two or three? So that I can know what is the input that I need. So that's basically all I did, except I think I added a little something back here. Yeah, I added I grabbed the pyrolyzer I had back there, and I finally connected them because I needed way more coal coke. And I put those on max upgrade, and even now I think it's not holding. Then same here. This was not giving me enough lava, and this is... I really hate that the recipe keeps on setting itself. Like, it's really sad. But I need to reset, like, these recipe, for whatever reason, whenever you reload the world, they get lost and resetted. I declared it as a bug, but unfortunately, it's not, I don't think it's going to get fixed because technically this mod pack is considered finished and done with. So hopefully at some point it will be, but for now, we'll just have to live with how it is. Let's just leave. And I'm going to show you one last thing, and then we should be able to start the episode. The actual episode, I should say. So let's show all of that in here. And where's the thing I wanted to show you? Oh yeah, right here. Very janky setup, but I put a fluid encapsulator right here to put lava into bottle. I'm going to stop this one. I don't really like the noise, and this one should hold and be able to produce. So now I have a lava productions problem, which I'm going to resolve, not resolve per se, but I'm going to make better. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 9, so I need 90. So, I should not grab this from here. If I come right here, I'll be able to go like so and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. How much did I say? Did I say 12? Let's grab 12. And we're just going to go and replace those because right now our lava production is going at 50 tick. And I think this is going to bring it. Oh God, this is so slow. I think this is going to bring it down to 20 tick. I hope it will. So just give me a second. I moved too fast. Oh, this is so slow. And I think I know where my 2 points that are in the negative are. So let me just finish those. And this one right here. Then I can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I can click to check this. Yeah, 20. So Indirium's expensive, but I need lava so much right now. You know what? I might even throw power at lava. I might just start melting netherrack. I don't know if it's the best way, but it might be one way of solving a little bit of my lava problem. Because one of the things that I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to address bottlenecks. Because when, like, if I look at my system, I'm going to have to say, oh, my bottleneck is signalum. Then I need to make more signalum. To make more signalum, I need more copper, and I need more redstone, and I need more silver. So I'm just going to produce more of those and set it up so that it works, because at this point right now, I just need to be constantly producing stuff. So all of these should now be at 20. I'm just going to check them. Oh, I was going to say I didn't set that one. 20 and 20. Okay, so coming back here, if we look at this, this is empty, and this is empty. And this is empty, and this is empty. And these are emptying, and the reason for that, no, those are finished though. So we're finally caught up on these. Well, are we 64? Nope, not on the infused crystalline. So I'm going to have to make more infused crystalline for sure. You can see that this is barely catching up to. But we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stack of ultimate Technium ingot. Well, I say 8 because I'm counting that this is kind of ready, but it's not. So now this one has to fill up, and as you can see, Electrum is the problem. And in this one, the problem is aluminum, steel, sheet metal. And in this one, the problem is smooth stone. Well, okay, I was expecting the coal coke, but it means that, oh, maybe not. It seems to, so anyway, the problem is either coal coke or smooth stone, which means I'm going to need to set up maybe 2 more pyrolyzer. Although, if I come back here, oh no, I have enough lava bottle. So I thought that the lava bottle was the bottleneck, and I think that before I used the fluid encapsulator, it was. Now, comment from Sineddek. Putting slabs above the water stops it from freezing. I had already discovered that the lava was working, but this is a way simpler setup than just the lava. So thank you very much for that comment. I prefer that setup. Right here, I also changed something where I have a blast chiller that's been augmented to go faster, making ice. The ice is compacting into compact ice, and then it goes into here to become blue ice, and then it puts a blue ice in here. And you know what? We're waiting for one more, so you'll see. Once it makes a second blue ice, it's going to put a blue ice in here, and the 2 blue ice together with the energizing, see? It's going to, boom. Already we've got, I think it's called dry ice. And we have dry ice in our system, but it's being used so slowly right now that just having it there is okay. And by the way, if you did not notice, I kind of added a second reactor because I was draining my power, and I don't ever want to drain my power. And I had this whole place automated to make infinite uranite. I just have to redo this and put that back. So that's going to re-import. That's all that I did in my time lapse. So I think we're now ready to start with this episode. I'm just going to clean up some things. Let's just grab all of this and put that back in here. And voila. Okay, so for today's episode, we need to get started with extended crafting. So let's unlock extended crafting. We're going to need 4 netherite ingot for ultimate Technium. Oh. Well, I'm going to need an induction smelter. I kind of forgot to set up a processing of this. So I'm going to grab an induction smelter right here. I'm going to grab 1 of these. I'm going to grab 3 of these. I'm going to grab 4 of these. And I'm going to grab a compacting drawer. And we're going to go upstairs. So I'm going to come right here, put a compacting drawer down here before, because I need to lock it first. Going to come in here and grab all of the netherite that I have. I'm going to grab a netherite scrap. I'm going to grab some gold. Oh, wait. Did I not make this setup back here? What's going on here? No, apparently I never made this setup. So now I need a gold, an enrichment chamber. Do I have a free enrichment chamber that's not being used? An ultimate enriching factory. Oh, that's way too much. You know what? Let me go back here. I think I have some basic enriching factory. Yeah, let's grab this one. Okay, so I'll set that. Oh, I don't want to set it here because it's an alloy. Okay, because it's an alloy, temporarily, I'm going to set it back here. And while I'm setting things back here, I'm also going to check my point. I think this is one of the point. And oh, that's the problem. Okay, so the reason this one is outputting 800,000 FE per tick is that this one is importing 800,000 FE per tick. So I'm going to remove that. I don't like having loops. Loops are a bad thing in Minecraft. Like, it just means things are over processing or over analyzing. And now if I come here, see, it's not even grabbing power from here right now. It will at some point, but not for right now. Okay, so we are going to need to put an enriching factory right here. And okay, so this one's going to have gold, and I don't need an induction smelter. I'm going to go grab my stuff back here. And it's an elite, it's a metallurgical infuser. Oh, that's where it is. Oh, and that makes netherite dust, and then netherite dust is the one that goes to the jumbo smelting. That's why I never finished that one. But that one's bad. That's the one that I need to resolve right now. Okay, so let's grab this, and we're going to bring it over there and probably upgrade it in place. That's going to go right here. And we're going to need a regular drawer. We're going to need to export and import the link cable. So export, import, network, filtered link cable, and that should be good. Oh, yeah, I think I have my solution. Filtered, so export cable up here, like so. And then under right here, we're going to put an import cable. So right now it's going to be an import cable. We're going to probably fix it differently later, but for now it's definitely going to be an import cable. And right here I'm going to put it in allow, and we're going to say allow importing netherite ingot only. And then we're going to take a compacting drawer. This one I'm going to set here for now, just like I have with the steel. And I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to put netherite dust export from the top right here. Perfect. Does this work? And then I'm going to come right here, put this in. And yes, it does get exported here, which I'm going to want to export it a bit faster. So I kind of have my auto cooking setup done. And it's importing, and we have 54. Perfect. So let's go down here where we're going to have to export. In this one, we're going to want to export gold. So export are right here, like this, and we're going to connect those sideways like this. And yeah, I'm still going to put a drawer. I don't think I'm going to need a drawer per se, but I'm going to put a drawer for now. It's just going to make my whole setup a bit easier, because then I have a place to put the dust. Ow, ow. I kind of did it on purpose, to be honest. Okay, so right here, we need to export. I'm going to get to it. Just give me a second. So if I look at gold, I'm going to need these, and I'm going to need some gold ingot. So I'm going to come right here, and this, like this. And I'm going to lock that drawer for now. I'm going to set this to, I was on the right side, so let's do that right here. So we're going to put the gold in here, and then we're going to set it up so that on the left side it's inputting into the extra. The top is into the main, and it's exported to the side with auto eject. powers from the back right here. So this one is going to need to start getting netherite scrap like this. Huh? Oh, that's why I never finished it up, because I was hesitating between 2. I need 4. Oh no, I just need 4. Oh, it's not connected. Derp. So, connect it. And let's upgrade it. And now it's getting it perfect. So now this is working, but it's not getting power because I did not extend the power. Oh, I love the flying. Everything like this. This is the kind of thing like I wish Ben would also add the time of day so that you can always put it today. But that's the kind of thing that's like quality of life to make things simpler and easier. So now I'm getting netherite dust, and that netherite dust I can now put into this drawer, and that's the drawer that I'm going to put a filtered link cable on, and it should automatically grab it as it did, and so this is working. So this one's going to export gold, and I put a triple, but to be honest, I don't need a triple. Is it gold dust? Yeah, it's gold dust. Okay, so let's grab that. We're going to get rid of the gold. We're going to grab a gold dust. So you go here. You come to me. And we're going to go over there. There really is no need to have a triple here, to be honest. Like, this is way overboard. Oh. I meant to do this first. And now put it in. Perfect. Now, this one needs to be upgraded with some installers, but we're going to take the time to sleep quickly. And let's grab some installer. I think I'm going to have to craft them. So, installer. Going to need a base tier installer. And then I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these to make this. And then I'm going to make 4 of these so I can make this installer. And then I'm going to make the next level of upgrade to make the last tier of installer. And that probably will be too much, but I'm good with this. I just want to max it out. So let's put that right here. And then we're going to go back over here and go boom, 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 and boom. And this one's going to be like this, auto sort, and this is maxed out. And it's filling on gold, and it's going to be processing much faster now. Great. Is this going up or down? 7480, 7680, 76, 7840. So I think it's going up. We'll come and check on it in a little while, but I think we got it down pat. So I'll just come back over here and get rid of all of these things for now. Perfect. So I think we can finally start for real. Yes. So I want to make the extended crafting research paper like so. Okay. So let's submit that. And now we're going to want to make an elite crafting table, a bigger crafting table. So we're going to have to make some crafting tables. So we're going to need 4 of these. So if I go down to this level, nope. If I go down to this level, we're going to need, I don't have coal coke. I'm not producing coal coke fast enough. Yeah, that's amazing. So let's just do a stack of that because I never want this to be a problem again. And then I can come in here and grab all of this coal coke because I need it for the current craft. So I'm taking a note to myself that I do not have enough coal coke production. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Let's grab all of this. And then we can upgrade these into these. like so. Grab that back, and then we can upgrade these into these without coal coke, of course. And that's already using 14 of my new stuff. And if I come right here, they now want us to make the ultimate crafting table. That requires 2 blue ones. So that's why I made the extra ones. And we now have the last level. And I can come back right here. And I'm going to just put that back in here to refeed all of this. Perfect. So now we need black iron, used to make the extended crafting machine. If I come here and I say black iron, and I do this, I'm going to burn through almost all of my netherite if I'm not careful. Can I make a stack? Yeah, and I'll stop there for now. Not so bad. So this is coming in a fairly decent quantity. So black iron. Now we need a black iron frame. Frame used to make the most extended crafting machine. Aha, that's why we needed that table. I'm just going to put that table down right here for now. And black iron frame is going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. 18 plus 14. 18 plus 14 is 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and some tinted glass. Let's just make a stack. We have this, and then we need the ultimate Technium ingot. Oh God, we have so little of it. This is sad. So let's do this, and I'm pretty sure we're going to need 2 of those. Wow, I need more black iron. Can I get a second one now? Perfect, we have 2. I think we're gonna need more than 2, but one problem at a time. Okay, so now that we have that, we need to make a crafting core. Requires pedestal around it to craft item. And we're going to need pedestals. So pedestals need 1. This needs 1. And a quantum compressor. So in my test world, I've already passed this point and I haven't needed the pedestal yet. So I'm going to make 1 of each just to complete the quest, but I haven't reached the point where we need more pedestal. So until we do need more pedestal, I'm going to stay calm on that one because expensive much. So for this, I'm going to need to make a quantum compressor, which is going to require a crazy more amount of black iron ingot. You know what? Let's just make 2 stacks. And we're going to need some diamond thingies, these. So let's grab a stack of these. And I don't think that's going to be a problem because that was accrued way in advance. So now if I take this one, let's make 1 quantum compressor. Perfect. Just give me all of the stuff. And the quantum compressor is the one that I actually need. So now the other thing I want to make is a crafting core. And the last one that I want to make is the pedestal, which I'm missing more of this. Will this be enough? So let's try this again. Right. Oh, I'm missing 2, really. Okay, let's get 2 more. And now that should be the final one. And we have 1 pedestal. 1. Okay, that's another quest line done. So if I go to crafting core, see, there's no use for the crafting core. Nothing whatsoever. So I'm going to throw this and this in the system, and we're going to go back to it later. So this is all done. Grab all of this, throw all of this back in the system, and let's look at the next quest line. The next quest line is called Essence. No, not Essence, not right now. So we're going to get back to Essence in a moment, but let's go to Hellish Technium. So the Hellish Technium is the next tier of Technium, and that Technium requires blocks of netherite. Not netherite, blocks of netherite. And black iron ingot, which is yet more netherite. And that's where we need the soul sand from, and we also need refined glowstone. Refined glowstone is not automated. Well, it is, but it's not. So this is where we start having a problem, okay? Because the refined oh, that's aluminum. I was saying nothing. I said nothing. I did not speak. Please don't look at me. Yeah, let's just continue with this. Technium singularity used to make technium. Are you ready for this nightmare? Now, this is where the pack gets a bit tedious, but it's like all mod pack. There's always something toward the end that makes things annoying. We need to quantum compress ultimate technium, 8 at a time. So at least it's not thousands, but it's like I need 8 ultimate technium ingot per singularity. Whereas all of the others are using 1 in the center, this one's using 8 of the others before. And we need an ultimate catalyst. So let's make some Okay, so let's go right here and say Hellish, Technium. Let's favorite that. Can I favorite that? Yeah, perfect. So we need the ultimate catalyst, so we're going to need some luminescence. What is it that I'm missing for the luminescence? Gunpowder. Oh. How do I get gunpowder? One moment, please. Gunpowder can be obtained by the niter and sulfur recipe. Okay, can I do this? Nope. Let me just search for gunpowder and let's try to make gunpowder. Although, to be honest, I think that the recipe they want us to use for the gunpowder is the resource duplicator potentially. Oh, I can crush flint or enrich sulfur dust. Sulfur. You know what? I'm going to go that route. So if I take sulfur dust, and I'm just going to make a little bit right now just to be able to start it. And I go like this. Enrich sulfur dust. So I need to first pulverize the sulfur. So crusher. Nope, can't crush. Can I pulverize? Yes. So this is one of those things where I don't want to wait. Oh, 16 might have been too fast though. Look at how it's tanking the power. Oh, because I don't have a flux point right here. So flux point. Yeah, I did make a couple in the time lapse because I didn't want to be faced with this problem again. So I'll go like this and I'll say workshop, workshop, like so. And grab our this and do all of this. And this should technically be good now. Yeah, it's going back up. So grab the sulfur and then enrich it. That's going to give us gunpowder. And the gunpowder, I don't remember what it was used for. Oh, the luminescence. So I basically need 4, I think. So let's just grab 4 for now. Let's just make the luminescence that we need. Oh, they're made 2 at a time. Well, that's another 2. And now we need these ultimate. So we need black iron slate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these 4 can be made like so. Perfect. And then these can be made all around a black iron ingot to make the ultimate catalyst. Perfect. So now that we have the quantum compressor, which I believe needs power, so I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put that in the side, and I'm going to come right here and grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, I have 64. Okay. Oh, I have multiple stack. So I'm not seeing those properly, I believe, because those, if I come back here and say ultimate, 130. Oh, yes, because yeah, the stacks don't count when they're in the other thing. That's my bad. Let's just sleep and let's make our first Hellish Technium. Hellish, I don't even remember what it's called, to be honest. So let's just throw that in here. And we're going to make a Technium singularity. Perfect. So now that we have a Technium singularity, we should be able to make our first Hellish Technium. So let's just go back here and make another crafting table. Extended crafting table. No, crafting table. So we're going to need two of these. Nope, two of these. 1 and 2. And then we're going to need one of these. And then we're going to need one of these. Perfect. Now we should be able to make the one that we want. Like this. And voila. Perfect. So now I'm going to need 2 quad drawer. 1, 2. And we're going to need 4 B-buck. 4 or 6. We're going to need a controller. Drawer controller right here. It's 4. Submit. Grab that. Then we're going to need 2 hoppers. 1, 2. And we're going to need a drawer. And guess what? We're going to go back here and do our same standard setup that we've done for all of the other ones. Like this, like this. This right here, and oh, I only needed 1 hopper. It doesn't matter. So now we're going to go back here, get rid of the hopper and those things. We're going to grab our key. That's kind of why I was coming here. And now we're for these Hellish Technium, we need black iron, block of oh god. So iron. Let's grab all of this iron and let's make 1 stack. Then netherite. Let's grab these 43 blocks. And then what's the next point right here? We need soul sand and we need refined glowstone. So let's go for the soul sand. So if I go through here and grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And I come back here, is my lava. Oh, my lava production is going well now. Haha. Yeah, that made a difference. And that also made a difference for this. Sorry. So now if I come back here to my soul sand, the only thing that I'd stop the soul sand was this right here. So if I do this, soul sand is now back to being produced as compressed soul sand. And it's going here to be decompressed. Is it not? Hello? Oh, come on. Just go in. Oh, it removed the recipe again. Oh, gotta love this bug. This is a real... You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to replace it. Oh, I have my solution. I am so dumb. All of these recipes that unset themselves, I'm going to replace them with auto crafting like this. I'm pretty sure these are going to work. And if they're going to... But this is kind of bizarre because you know what? These do not break. These have never broken. So it's only certain recipes that are breaking. Anyway, so now we have 64 soul sand, which I'm going to grab, and we should be able to now come back here and make this setup. So, lock the drawer, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so we need 1. The 2 rare one are this and the other one right here, and these are the common one, if you can call those common. And basically, the only thing we're missing now is the enriched glowstone. So enriched glowstone. No, refined glowstone. Refined glowstone is made in an osmium compressor with glowstone dust. Osmium compressor with glowstone dust. I'm going to grab you. And I need to export osmium. Osmium right here. And I need to export glowstone right here. And I'm going to need a jar. And I'm going to come back right here and grab a Right, export. So these, some export cable, a filtered link cable, some power, and you know what? I'm going to put a downgrade in that one because I don't want to be accruing tons and tons of this refined glowstone. So downgrade, right, like so, and then we should be good to go set that up. So if we continue back down this line, we're going to put this one right here and the other jar right here that we're going to downgrade and lock and put these in. Perfect. And then this one, we're going to need a export and an export like this. Perfect. And in the top, we're going to export glowstone dust. The right, we're going to export osmium, and then we're going to set up this one to get the extra right here. Disable, output, auto eject, and voila. So this probably will need to be made faster. So let's grab this, and we can come back over here, throw that in here, and then we're going to grab all of these, and we're going to make our first Hellish Technium. Grab all of this back, unlock it, put all of that back in here, and let's look at it. Voila. So it's slowly loading, and we're going to be able to produce our first one. And since we're there, I'm going to grab a stack of this, and I'm just going to kill myself on all of these power cable. I still need to clean those up. Put these here. Oh, and this, yes, it takes millions of power. So, yeah. The only reason it went this well is simple. These were full of power. They're now, they're still more full than I expected, to be honest. So if I do this, we're now producing more of these, and we can lock, and voila. So now we should be able, that should be the last one we produce because we need netherite block. But we now have 5 Hellish Technium, which means we've finished this level. I haven't played with Essence. I really don't know how Essence goes. This is probably, so you know what? This is a shorter episode. But, well, short-ish. Let's go with short-ish, okay? So we're going to put that there. We're going to go put back the Hellish Technium right there so that we have it. And basically, this is full. This is catching up. And it's the Electrum again. That's the problem. This one's not catching up at all. This one is the... This. How am I running out of clay? Okay, so I definitely need to go into a time lapse, okay? And stupid. Okay, we're never going to run out of clay again. These unlocked drawers are the bane of my existence. But anyway, we're going to have to go into a time lapse. And in my time lapse, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to add a bit more clay because definitely clay is going to be a thing. Stone is not a problem, but I think the production of smooth stone is a problem. No, it caught up. So smooth stone is no longer a problem. All of this, where's my Electrum? So my Electrum is a problem. Is this machine the max? Yes. So I definitely need to make more Electrum. So I'm probably going to need to, I'm going to make my 4th drawer set right here. And the 4th drawer set is going to be more complex in the back because the 4th drawer set are going to be my alloys. That's where I'm going to make my Invar and make my Electrum and make my Signalum and also make my Amethyst Shard, which is going low, and definitely make more of these. I'm probably going to need 1 or 2 more machine of these, and I'm just going to get rid of these bottleneck because these bottleneck are going to be the problem for our production. Now, if I come back down here and I look here and I look at this, this looks good. If I come back here and look at steel, oh, steel is not good. I only have 136 ingot of steel. And if I come back here, what's my iron looking like? My iron's looking like 15,000 and my iron dust is looking like 46,000. Yeah, so now I'm not producing iron fast enough, nor am I producing steel fast enough since my iron's going up here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to change this setup, but I'm going to make a secondary iron cooking here, but it's going to be in, look at this. It's so beautiful. Anyway, it's going to be in line like I've told you. It's going to be to keep this full at all time without exporting, to keep this full at all time. Do I need 1 alloy smelter, 2 alloy smelter, 4? I'm just going to set it up until it brings me to a point where this is constantly full. And this one is basically keeping up with that one. So as long as these two are keeping up, I think I'm good. And the steel dust is being cooked as fast as we're producing it. So again, also going to be in line so that we use, so all of this goes into one drawer that gets used as maximum here. For this carbon though, yeah, also going to put it in line. I don't know that I need to have way more than that, but they need to feed these two machines, so still need to keep that. But again, I'm going to also keep that probably in line. So that's what I'm going to go set up, and I'm pretty sure I'm also going to be making more of these because I really need to be producing my netherite faster. Like netherite right now is probably going to be my biggest bottleneck. So I need to 8x8 this machine to make it go faster, because this is going in here and it's cooking up. It's not receiving a lot. And what does my netherite? Oh, well, no, not even 61 block. So if I had 64 blocks, it means I would be able to produce only, I would be able to only produce 8 of these, I believe. Yeah, it's 8x8. So I also need to automate this. So black iron ingot, I'm going to automate using these extended crafting. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Like I said, going to put a bigger time lapse, and I'm going to remove these machine that keeps breaking, these sequential fabricator that keeps breaking. I'm going to replace them with extended crafter so that they're just going to be making your stuff. And see, that recipe also stopped working. So if I do this, now it's working again, but it wasn't before. So I'm going to replace, the only one that I'm not going to be replacing are those that never breaks. So like these right here, all of these plate one. Oh, the aluminum. See, I max accelerated the aluminum and oh, it's caught up now. I was going to say it's not even keeping up. Well, is that true? Let's go back here and check if it's true. The bottleneck here is clay. So I'm definitely going to have to put more clay. Maybe going to upgrade them with Indirium at 20 each. Because this needs to be constantly producing. It needs to be producing way faster than that. And everything else has caught up. So I'm going to put more clay. And probably having 4 clays at 40 tick is better than having 1 at 20. And I say probably. It's twice as good. What would be better is having 4 at 20 tick. Like, I don't know how many I need, but I'm just going to work through the problem and say, this needs to be producing full time. What I want this to be doing is just going 1, 2, 3, 4, all the time, keeping full and just emptying. While this one, I want to also be running all the time so that this one can also be running all the time. Like, that's the only way I'm going to be able to produce enough, because as you've seen, we need 1 ultimate Technium ingot per 8 soul sand production, okay, and per 9, and we need 8 per hellish thing right here. So technically, 1 gives me 2, and 8 gives me 1. So 8, 9, 8.5. elite technium per production of this. And of course the black iron, and of course the coal coke, and this is holding well. I don't think, like this one I can just put installer in if I have a problem. That this is really the problem. So that's the last thing I'm going to do with you guys. We're at least going to put 8 speed upgrade and 8 energy upgrade. So at mechanism upgrade. So give me some speed upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting faster than I'm actually clicking. And then the energy upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go max out that machine. Nope. Why did it stop though? Because it's not getting enough power? That was bizarre. So energy upgrade, speed upgrade, and yeah. Okay, so now our netherite is on another level. And this is maybe not holding. It seems to be holding. We'll see later down. This, we don't need like a crazy stupid amount of this one. So I don't know if I'm going to need to upgrade this. Let me come back here and look at the netherite production. Yes, please. So I'm going to need 4 speed upgrade, I think, just to be able to import fast enough. Let's do this. And now is it importing fast enough? Because look at this. It's producing stack at a time. So is this emptying? Yeah, now it's emptying. Because it's going to go from there to there. 40. And by the time it grabbed all of this, so this is just going up, going up, going up. And then it's going to produce 33, I think. So yeah, this is going way better now. But like I said, we're going to have to automate black iron production, and we're going to need to automate, well, not the netherite block because they're here, but that's what I meant. Okay, so I need to go to my time lapse. I have a lot of work to do, and I'm just, like I said, going to be working the problem one bottleneck at a time. So here, clay, going to solve clay first. Once clay is so that this is constantly going down correctly, I'm going to look here and I'm going to say, what's my next bottleneck, and fix whatever that next bottleneck is. Then I'll go down here and fix that next bottleneck, and so on down the line until, see, the infused crystalline is completely going to be a bottleneck, but I'm going to use the extended crafting. I love the assemblers because they're way nicer and smaller, but in this situation, I can't. I really need to use the assembler, the extended crafting tables, because those are the only ones that do not seem to break the recipe. So I'm going to need to replace one for the dielectric paste, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them over here. So I'm going to put one for the dielectric paste, one for the wand, for the redstone something something, and I'm going to also put it for the soul sand, because I don't want to have that problem. So that's going to be 3. 1 to compact the sand, 1 to make compressed soul sand, and 1 to make uncompress the soul sand. And I'm going to use the hoppers, and I'm going to make sure that the hoppers are, you can always put a hopper like with 4 cobblestone, so that for soul sand, I'll have 64 here, and 64 in here, and 64 in here, and enough to make 64 in there. It's going to cost so much ultimate technium, but it's going to be it. Then in the next episode, we're going to start playing with the essence. Like, I've never played with essence. You know what? One last thing. Let's do the research paper essence. Essence. And do the research paper right here. Oh. Yeah, oh, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Put that back in there. So the reason I want to do this is quite simple. I think I'm going to have to unlock essence production. Submit. Perfect. Unlock essence ores to buy. And if I come to ore are us, we've now unlocked essence ore at 12. Perfect. Let's come down here and buy some essence ore node. Great. Let's grab my wand. Nope, I always have my wand on me. And I'm going to need a miner. Miner right here. Miner like so. And I'm going to need a drawer. And yeah, I have everything else. And I'm going to lock it first this time. So I'm going to come down here. And I'm pretty sure this requires... Oh, it could have been made in the... Can it be made in these? You know what? Because it can be made in these... But I don't want to... Yeah, I'll use this one. Oh, this is cute. Okay. And let's wand the rest. Great. And that should start producing. And then we're going to need to lock it. And now that it's locked, we can connect it. And now that it's connected, we can grab some of it. And how is this processed again? Inside an enrichment chamber. So I'm also going to set that up in my time lapse. I'm going to set that up in right here. So you know what? I think I can set it quickly. If I grab this and I come back here, it's going to go in that line. Yeah, right here. One on top right here. This. Then we need some... Oh, I'm out of export. Okay, let's go back here. We're going to need some ultimate pipe. We're going to need to make... Those are filtered import. What I need are export. So let's grab some export. Export. Like this. 4 is enough for now. Let's go back up here. Put that right there. Set that to export. Okay, this one should accept from the left. Nothing from... Oh, power from the top. Output from the bottom. Auto eject on. Grab this. Grab a drawer. And let's come back right here. And this one we'll just put on top right here. And voila. We've got basic or essence automated. No, almost automated. I still need this. Oh, these are the wrong one. Yeah. So these are the liquid one. Those are the one that I made to grab the water because the water wasn't pumping fast enough. So I can just put those back here. And I'll just grab one because that's only one that I need. We're going to go back here. Connect. Key up to export, and voila. So now we're producing basic ore essence. And the reason I did that is that we started accruing some so that in the next episode, when we start playing with the rest of the essence, and we're going to want to make the essence station and the essence upgrader, well, we're going to have a lot of basic ore essence ready to be able to do all this. Oh, that's why it's going to unlock the nether star and the beacons and the good things and the goodness, and wow. Yeah, I'm definitely needing to do this. That's going to be great. Then we're going to be set up for the space program. And this is going to be not that easy, but at least it's going to be exploration and going somewhere else. So it's going to be cool. For the 10th time right now, I'm going to repeat that I'm going to go in my time lapse and I'm just going to be working on bottleneck issues. Guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.